Alright, so when we last left off, we failed horribly at fighting one of the major bosses of this area. Now, I think I feel confident enough in my abilities to try and take on the portrait ghost again, because that's another objective that I've got to clear. Let's see. The major things I still need to do is I need to fight the portraits, and forgive me, I'm fixing audio 1 second. Fight off the portrait ghost. Then I need to follow that quest line to talk to Gertrude. And then I've got this Chinese informant, or this Chinese vampire informant, who I also need to take care of. Although he is kicking my ass, so that's gonna have to be something that I think we have to build towards. See, I put on this nice music in the background of my introduction stream so that there's something nice to listen to, but then I lose the browser in all of the files I have open. Okay, so we're actually going to leave this area. We're not ready to fight this guy right now, but I do feel confident enough to just go right into the portrait room. We're going to go beat Phantom Ganon. We actually made quite a bit of progress on the last stream. It was a 4-hour stream, so we managed to get through the Ocean House. You know, we did the intro quest with the explosives. Actually, we haven't reached the warehouse yet because we need to talk to Gertrude. But we have talked to all the major players in this area. Oops. Nope, 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 sorry. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. I should also clarify for people coming in is that I am playing as a Malkavian. So I'm going to have some very interesting dialogue. And I've played this before. I've beaten the game before as the, oh man, is it the Venture? I can never remember the names. Or the Tremere. The Tremere who have the, Blood Mage abilities. Actually, I need to approach this with a level of strategy. I need blood. Because I need to use my blood buff to actually do some damage. And I think I might be able to stun lock him with my Malkavian dementia thing.
Hey, honey, looking for a date?
Affirmative.
Let's go somewhere more intimate. You lead the way.
Walk this way. Walk this way. Alright, perfect. So we paid for sexual services, and instead we're going to have... What? Why did it fail? Can I feed on you? Alright. Okay, let's reload. I'll pretend to be good this time. I should be able to lure this person into a back alley and then feed on them, but I might have messed up the interaction, so let's try that again. I might have actually had to talk to them and been like, ooh, all sexy like, and then bite them. Hey, little lady.
Hey, honey, looking for
Want
a
to
date?
see my Magic the Gathering collection?
Let's go somewhere more
Oh yeah.
intimate.
I have got all the
You
land
lead the way.
cards.
Hey, baby, need company?
Baby, if you were a land... Baby, if you were a permanent land, I would tap you.
Not here. It's too public. We need our privacy, sugar. Okay, honey.
Okay,
Let's see what you got.
with relish and mustard. Oh. Nice. Although we need quite a bit more. I might... I can't find another good, not victim, but if I could find another useful human, that'd be nice. But I might just go to the sewers to feed on some rats real quick. I could alternatively, and will at some point, have to invest in some blood bags, because there are stretches of the game where it's going to be hard.
Hey, honey, looking for a date?
I, I, okay. If I was persuasive enough, I could hop into the bar here, or the asylum, and seduce one of the dancers. Actually, let me make sure I have money enough to be doing this. Yeah. It is suboptimal. I think I might be able to get one of these bums. Oh, you know what? I know where one guy is. I go over to the beach, I think there's a cop all by himself. That'll be a nice little blood bag. Hey, you're still here. I'm also curious to see if items respawn in the overworld, or if I pick them up and that's it. I don't actually recall if that happens. I really want to do a Nosferatu playthrough of this game, mainly because of the social interactions, but also because I think it'd be interesting to have to sneak your way through all the areas of the map. Just in case. Oh, you're actually still partially drained from before, huh? That's interesting. I do always wonder in these games what the time scale is. Like, I'm assuming the world is frozen, technically, time-wise, while you're walking around. It's permanently night. But I don't know. I don't want to feed on them. They are thin bloods. Actually, I'm gonna go check out that house. I want to see if it's repopulated. Oh, also just good music. Oh, wow. Well, it looks like the bodies despawn, but everything else is left the way it is. That's cool. Okay, it's interesting that the weapons are still here too, because that means I can run back here, or I can, sorry, run to the pawn shop, sell off those items, and then run back here and just get them back. Is that a messed up? I think that's a messed up texture. I wasn't sure what that was. I think the transparency is just glitched. I don't think I explored back here. Oh. Interesting. Oh, it's a dog. Hi, buddy. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, I'm not... Yeah, you're fine. Although I do feel bad. No one's gonna come and feed you, huh? You're just gonna be trapped there. Here, I'll let you loose on the world. So I've played a lot of Gary's Mod, and one of the game modes I've played a lot is TTT, which is a game mode. It's basically just like Among Us, but using Gary's Mod. I hate saying that because Among Us came after Gary's Mod and TTT, but it's the perfect way to describe it. Anyway, what am I trying to do? Oh, get more blood. But a lot of the maps used maps that were popular in roleplay servers as well. Places where you could build your own little house or a shop or, you know, have shenanigans on the street, like driving into each other. But one of the locations that I always wanted to be depicted in the game mode was Santa Monica, this area, and Station Square from Sonic Adventure.
Sorry.
Hey, honey, looking for a date?
Affirmative.
Let's go somewhere more intimate.
Okie
You
dokie.
lead the way.
Hey, need a date?
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
Nom 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 nom. I like her back tattoos. Oh, is that enough? Hell yeah. Thank you. Alright, we are now fully equipped. Go ahead and move over to... Actually, I think I'm going to stun first, then blood buff, then lay into them, and then continue to stun if I can. Let's save. Okay, let's do it inside. Just wanted to check in case I did have some experience points I could put towards this. There we go. Okay, so... And then I'm actually going to swap over to my fists as well after I do this. I think my fists just do more damage to this thing than any of my weapons. Okay, stun. That's mass hallucination. Why did I not... There we go. Blood buff. Fists. And beat the shit out of you. I swapped over to another weapon. Yeah, why am I swapping to my knife? Okay, that's the ticket. Oof. Nicely done. And I'm actually not going to steal the cash box. I'm going to keep my humanity. So, I remember playing through this. I've actually got the ocean pendant. I refuse to give it to Jeanette. So I'm interested to see... Oh. I didn't know you can literally just sneak around the dude. I didn't have to destroy his whole life. Sorry, dude. But, I don't actually remember what happens if you hold on to the ocean pendant and give it to Therese, so this will be interesting. I was looking at the stream VOD last time, and apparently one of the songs in this club got copyright claimed, so I'm going to try and talk over it anytime it plays. Unfortunate, but I really like the music in this game, so I suggest looking up the soundtrack. In fact, even the music for the ambiance of the towns is actually really, really nice.
You. What were you thinking?
Not much, ever.
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Wait.
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare
girl.
you?
I don't know what your lips are saying.
Don't lie to me. Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
But see, I have brought you the ghostly bauble and old words.
My museum is wrecked! Do you understand? Now, if you'd like to atone, or if you'd like to provide further assurance of your innocence, I have one more task that has to be dealt with.
What new deed is this?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
How do I respond to this? I mean, as a Malkavian, I feel like I would know automatically that, okay, this is more convoluted than my psyche. I will find her, and then we finish this.
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
Done and done.
I feel a chill.
Oh. Too low. Can I blood buff? Oh, not in here. It's Elysium. Damn. Oh, but I can upgrade. Actually, if I'm gonna upgrade, I need to upgrade something. I'm gonna give myself a second. I'm gonna finish this other quest as well, and then head to the pawn shop. I need to actually think through my combat choices, because I didn't build my character for combat at first, but now I've got to consider it. And then I think I don't really even know if Hot Topics exist anymore, but I would love to go to a Hot Topic these days. Buy myself an Invader Zim shirt. Find an emo Hello Kitty keychain. Okay. For no reason, I'm gonna equip Mass Hallucination and my gun. No reason. Just a Malkavian thing. Too far? You have to forgive me, I didn't know how to use the ability. Let's do a preemptive attack. What was that? What was that noise? Alright. Okay, the shotgun guy is who I need to put down first. That's perfect. And I think I get a shotgun now. Hell yeah. Yes?
It was a setup. Listen, I know we've had our differences, but you have to trust me. Therese tried to have you killed. I had to lock myself in the bathroom because now she's got a gun and... Please, you have to help me.
Patience, white mistress. Tell me what troubles you.
Therese knew it was you at the gallery all along. She set you up and... Did you hear that? She's crazy. She paid those thieves for a hit. She'll kill anyone who gets in the way of her becoming the top dog of Santa Monica.
Why did you bind me to these railroad tracks?
Therese is gonna kill us. Without me, you'll never get out of Santa Monica alive.
Why does the Dark Daughter curse me?
Hurry! I don't know how much longer I have.
That is not as peaceful as I hoped. You okay, buddy? Well, cool. Now I have a shotgun. It might be worth... Well, I don't know. I might have a limited amount of ammo. But I think getting the shotgun might have upgraded our access to the pawn shop's inventory. Let's find out. Got 8 experience. And I did spend a bit of cash. Got 120.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
What do you have?
All right, here's what we got today.
Now I can only buy ammo. Yeah. It's not going to be worth leveling into this if I don't have anything for it. So, let's look at what we got. Let's see, I forget what lethality is. I think I'm trying to... I want to say it has something to do with damage varying between humans and supernatural beings. Yeah, because that has 9 lethality. Well, for the sake of argument, how much would it take to get melee up to 5? Melee is strength and melee. And I could put 3 in there. Okay. Let's travel down this timeline. Oops. Okay, let's put 3 in melee. And that leaves us with 5 that we can put towards... Ooh. Stamina might be useful. Oh dear. I completely disregarded any defensive stats. Oh, I guess... Oh, that's armor. I see. Those aren't actual stats. Got it. Stamina is... What else does stamina... Stamina is just my health. I got it. Okay. I'm actually going to hold on to the 5 until I really need to put it into something. Let's see if this gives me anything. But now I should be able to wield the axe without any problem. The adjustment is -1? Why? We'll give it a try. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Alright. Let's go talk to the crazy lady. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about the politics of this game, just because it's interesting that they actually made it diegetic. Maybe that's not the word I want to use, but I said it before that the story is the catalyst. It's the reason you have opportunities to shoot people and do fun platforming and exploration. Like, it doesn't feel like the game is
You
contriving
stay out of
itself.
this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you.
Hello.
Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear. Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. I wasn't sticking my fingers in anyone's pie, dear sister. Of course you weren't. Just like you weren't working with him. Is it any different than the way you treated Father? Father? Oh, Therese. You poor deluded dear. I treated Father exactly the way he deserved to be treated. And he treated you like a... You don't say a word about Father. Your heart still belongs to Daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me. You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
What strange fate twists is this bullshit?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with Kine, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Oh god, okay, so this is actually gonna... I have to decide who's gonna be in charge, I forgot. I mean, to be honest, I think Therese is the more stable of the two. But she's Malkavian to begin with, so I think it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. So I just like Therese better, so. Do not let her exhume your past, Dark Mistress.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today?
I mean, that's...
Shut up. Just shut up!
So, yeah, obviously, this woman's crazy, and she's got split personality. And had a very traumatic childhood. I actually don't know if it's ever explained how she turns into a vampire, but I'm not sure. Oh god, poor woman. That sucks. Stop it, Ivory
That's right,
Princess.
Jeanette. No one wants to hear your lies. I was the good girl. You were the wicked one. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me. Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down. Blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it
Ooh,
wasn't
that's
for
a good
me, you would have
line.
never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Does the Dark Daughter speak truth, White Mistress?
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
You were a sticky little thorn from the beginning, White Daughter.
As I said, to trust Jeanette is to trust a famished jackal not to eat you while you sleep. Therese will never let you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese
I'm
has
actually
no
wondering
problem with
if
killing,
I had
do
been
you?
middle of the road
Remember,
and going
Father?
back and
Father
forth,
loved
if that would have
me.
changed
I was a good
anything.
girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he
Oh.
wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him. I was always good to Father. But Jeanette made him miserable. Over the years, it all became too much for him. I think she broke his heart, so he killed himself right in our room. Killed himself? Therese, you placed his finger on the trigger once you blew his mind all over the silly clown wallpaper. Right after
Jesus
he found me in
Christ.
your bed and thought I was you. He was always angry at you. You drove him to drink. When he died, he was in torment. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
Damn, I'm feeling conflicted because I would like this to have a nice outcome where they both reconcile, but it's looking like that's not going to happen. And I don't remember enough of this game to know I can do that. Oh god, you know, honestly, I don't feel like I should be commenting at all in this conversation. I...
The police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me. Enough! Don't say another word about that. So, sweet sister, is this how it has to end?
It might not matter. I might just have
I
one
always
single
knew
choice
this
at the
night
end
might
that
come.
decides it.
Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love letter?
Jesus. Give me the boomstick.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tongue, you're no threat. I'll call off the feud if that will get you out of my city.
This is acceptable.
Tongue's hiding out in an abandoned oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him that one condition of a truce is that he help you. Our business then is finally complete. What you witnessed here, not a word to anyone.
Only the ghost of the White Princess will know. I'm
Do
gone.
try to stay cautious. I'd hate to see one so promising meet an end because of wayward trust in another. I may have need of someone like you in a few years, if you're still around.
I'll remember that. Goodbye, Dark Daughter. Well. See ya. I need to get the fuck out of here. This fucking game, man. Alright. I think my next major objective is to fight the informant, and now I need more blood. But I've already exhausted the aid options, so I need to find a free alternative. But talking to Tongue might help too. Hey, buddy.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, did you, sweetheart?
It did take a while. It festered in your brain that I looked... Oh, wait, it festered in your brain that I looked for you?
I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted. Oh, so you're who I'm waiting on. Someone must have faith in you, Cupcake. That, or they want you out of the picture. Interesting choice either way.
Oh. Okay, that felt like the introductory dialogue. I wonder if I got that extra bit at the beginning because I talked to the dude in the bar and got him to reveal information. Ooh.
Nasty dude? Hey, I may not be a looker, kid, but you better start showing some respect, 'cause I could squash you like a freaking bug if my panties get all bunched up. You got it?
Buddy, I've got save states. No, your nastiness was shown to me by the little golden ghoul.
Oh shit, I'm Malkavian. And you ran into Nox too? You guys must have had quite a conversation. Not a working brain cell between the two of you. Oh well.
Bertram Tongue, the nasty dude.
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Then you know more than I do.
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
I didn't survive, I did.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
Well, I seek a strange house of wares, oh nasty dude. For the winged one, you know?
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Ooh, secrets, sorrow, and sickness. Tell me of the Sabbat.
The Sabbat? Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
What are the hapless humans?
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
That's usually how it works. Do they know of their dark masters?
Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with.
Figure.
So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the Masquerade.
Fair enough. Can you bring me there with shoes of air and feathers?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
My pockets desire things they do not have.
All right, I guess. Come back when you're ready to go. But don't be too long, fledgling. This isn't really something we planned around your schedule.
Well, I am no longer here. Frenzy, why am I frenzy? The hell? What in the world is happening? Is that just some Malkavian bullshit? What was that? Did I frenzy because I'm low on blood? What the hell was it? Whoa. Sorry, Bertram. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna reload the area and hopefully I can talk to him again. Not mad at me. That was weird. I hope it's not because I'm low on blood. Bertram? Hey, buddy. Yeah. Well, I think I might have... Okay.
Skies are all rotten and a storm is our death sentence.
So what the hell was it that made me rage out? Let me get some blood first. Maybe I was hangry. Okay, so talk to Bertram again, get all that squared away. Then I'll go fight the informant, get all the experience from that. Then we can move on to the warehouse. Oh, nom nom. So I was watching a couple of videos. In fact, I watch Seth Cizinchat. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he does a bunch of videos on really weird, like sim games, strategy games, fantasy games. I also watched the Wizardry 8 one. But there's actually a race of vampires who can't feed on rats or homeless people because they can only drink good blood. It's interesting just how replayable this game is. It's not terribly long. I think we could probably finish it in like 1 or 2 more streams. But it's just so dense. Very New Vegas. This was 2004? This was 2 years after Half-Life 2. Hmm. Guys respawning? Is that... Oh, that's useful for me. You know, this feels in character. I'm crazy enough to be running around the sewers eating rats. I seem to have exhausted my supply, though. Let's hunt larger prey. Alright. I think that might be enough. If not, I can work a little bit harder. And I've got a fresh save back there. So let's take on this boss. I've got some ranged weapons. The problem is that he hits like a fucking truck. So I have... I do like no damage with my ranged weapons, even though I've got some points put into it. Did I read all this? I think I did. I don't think I get anything from reading them again, but yeah. This was the guy that Bertram's little ghoul guy was following. Although he wasn't being very stealthy about it because he knew. And he is waiting for us. So let's do... I mean, let's just follow our last plan of attack and stunlock the asshole. Yeah. So, oh. Hey. You sit... You're a chumpy little bastard. Sit. Blood buff. Okay. Ah, now we're cooking with a combustible. Oop, that did not... Get wrecked. Oh my god, that was way better this time. I got a katana. Oh, that's cool. sick. Okay, so yeah, I just needed to employ a little bit more strategy, and I also think that leveling my melee a bit helped. What? Awesome. Let me run back to my house. And then I think I'm going to actually pick up a couple blood bags if I can. Just because I can't rely on being able to feed off of all of these guys. I'm going to try and stealth my way into the warehouse at first, but eventually it's going to turn into a fight.
Their attempts to hail the ship proved futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew, though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on this story as it breaks. Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the Negative Zero star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed accident. Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark gate's destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last year.
Alright. So, we checked our email and got a little bit more experience. We're actually at 14. That's nice. No reason to spend any of it right now until we run into a wall. But, ooh, oh, hell yeah. We're also going to pick up a bit more cash. I'm going to sell off my baseball bat, entire iron, and knife. Because I can go pick them back up at the beach house. And, honestly, because I don't need them, I'm using the fire axe. Whoa.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
All right, here's what we got today.
Have the knife, the bat, Anna. Why is it? Oh, it's a mass-produced military version of the traditional Japanese katana. But it's not as good as the fire axe? Good lord, $90. I mean, I'll test out the katana to see if it's any worse, but I mean, honestly, that's a good amount of money. Okay. Let me go pick up those items again. I bet when I pop into the hospital to pick up some blood bags, I can probably feed on a couple people. I think mass hysteria, mass hallucination might allow me to feed on people and without them noticing or alerting other people. Be nice to try out, but I need a bit more. Where am I going? Beach. Going to the beach? Beach? Keep thinking I can sprint, but I cannot. And bunny hopping's not really a thing. I can give the viewer motion sickness. take that and that. Another once over of the house just to make sure I haven't missed anything. I always worry with environments like these that I just like miss one corner of a room and there's like an AK or like a really important item leaned up against some wall. Oh, hey buddy. Another knife. That's fine. Oh. That's fine. Okay. Now we're gonna run back over to the pawn shop. I know this is exciting gameplay, but we do have to be somewhat optimal since I'm not fully kitted out for melee. Man, I would live in a city where it constantly rains. I would love that. I love weather. I like Seattle. Oh, it's so dry lately.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
How much gold for your goods?
Alright, here's what we got today.
Right. Selling you the baseball bat. And the knife. What does that give me? About 300 bucks. Perfect. Could be a nice round number to work with. Go get some blood. Okay, I hear the car and I immediately look over because there are Gary's Mod maps where the cars will spawn and kill you. Or even TTT maps. Oh yeah, I was saying that I've been playing more Source games, and I've been playing like Left 4 Dead, and it's so fun that that game is still popular enough that there are populated servers. Oh. Why are you fighting me again? Are you still angry about earlier?
Need a fix?
Yeah. Give me the red sweetness. Mmm. Blue blood pack. Okay, well, I'll buy one of those. And one regular blood pack. There's no one down here, right? So I'll try and feed off of that guy up here. Is this guy still dead? I kilted him. Yeah. Oop. Turn around. Hmm. God damn it. Hey, hold on. There we go. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, we run those back. That was just sloppy. I need an actual plan here. Alright, I'm gonna go buy my blood. I don't remember things happening that way.
Need a fix?
Gimme, gimme, gimme. So the blue blood probably fills me up all the way. Or at least a decent amount. Uh-oh. Ew. I saw through the world for a second. Oh. Okay. You know what? I've got some experience points. Why don't I actually start doing some roleplay? Why don't I put some points into seduction, and then maybe I can actually get one of these dancers to give me their blood. Expect this part to be muted on the VOD. Actually, it's weird because the VOD will automatically mute on Twitch, but when I upload it to YouTube, YouTube recognizes the copyright, but it says, "No, that's okay." I'm assuming because it's happened enough times, and I'm assuming the song holder, copyright holders themselves are like, "Yeah, no, it's fine." Hey, you. Your eyes are like lime-flavored lozenges.
Right. Goodbye.
Oh. Appearance. So seduction is appearance and subterfuge. Ooh. Oh, and that also influences inspection. Or no, it doesn't. That's just highlighted right now. Wait. Seduction is appearance and subterfuge. And I guess that's the only thing that subterfuge affects? Is needed for the feat of seduction. I mean, that's cheaper. Huh, okay, well, let's try that.
Hey, you.
Your image has been burning holes in my mind.
I don't know. I'm not usually into girls.
But I'm so into you. Come here, let me tell you a dark little secret.
I love my dollies. Wanna come play with them?
Dollies like to be squeezed. Interesting. Nice. And I think I can talk to you.
Hi.
Hi. You look like an actress. You know, the one who was in those movies.
You think I'm really?
Yes, I think you're really.
Mm.
I must whisper into your neck. Come here. Look away, dude. Thank you. I am topped off. I am super ready. I got some blood bags. I'm full up on blood. Got some good weapons, some good skills. Let's do this. Save again. I don't piss off Bertram this time.
I have seen the face of the demon, and it is excited.
Look who finally made it. I've gotten good at... Nasty dude.
Oh,
yeah. Shit. I wanna know. News travels. Oh, I've been watching.
Can you put me in the house?
I can.
Alright, light the way for me, your dudeness. Oh, you know, there is one area I've not visited yet. Damn it, I'll have to go back to Santa Monica. I just remembered it. But the entire Bounty Hunter area. Damn it. It's so good, too. I'll go back later. Actually, no, we're here. I'm not going to go back. Let's commit. If I really, really need the experience points, then maybe I'll go back. Classy, dude. Oh. Ugh. I heard that. Any goodies? No. Oh, hell yeah.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe you heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
It's so funny to me. I was gonna play Deus Ex instead of this game, but I decided this one would be more fun to stream. And I'm glad I did, because this just feels like silly Deus Ex.
Anything missing from that last shipment?
I forgot to look, but I'll do it tonight.
Fuck I pay you guys for? This is the big score, so do your goddamn job right or I'll bury you in the desert and find someone who can.
Won't happen again. Swear I'll check the shipment tonight.
I get the sneaking suspicion I'm gonna pass through these. Nope. Oh, okay, but I thought I would.
Order a pizza? Where are they gonna deliver it, numbnuts? 13 abandoned warehouse full of kill-on-site hopheads way?
I can pick it up.
No. No one's going anywhere while we're sitting on this shit. How about I put a bullet in your gut?
Ugh. I remember fighting through this area, and I'd rather not do it again. If we can hop in and out, that'd be awesome. The problem is, I need to have an exit plan, so before I drop down, I need to find my path of escape. There's an open door there, heavily guarded. I can sneak past through most of these guys, but not if they're running around in a panic. I think there's another door back there, but I don't remember where it leads. So that's a problem, and I can't see. There's a door there too. Or is that just an alcove? Oh, that's just a truck backed up against the door. Okay, so that's my exit. We're back there. That one I know wraps around to the train, but there's a lot of dudes. So.
Hey, stop! Hey, stop!
Oh shit. I didn't even see you in the window. Okay. So there's a dude there. Or does he walk by and I just went by at a really bad time? Yeah, I'm trying to remember where I went in on the last one, cause... Okay, no, there's a dude standing right there. And I know there's another dude wandering around in these rooms here. I need to see where the game is trying to tell me to go while I'm up here. It feels like it wants me to drop down here, but not in front of the dude. Actually, can I... Not through walls, but... What am I, a vampire or not? I got invisibility. Ah, damn it. That's not fair. Ah, I stood up, huh? I'm committing to not fighting all these dudes simply because it would be a bloodbath for me. Damn it. You guys are really stingy about that, huh? Okay, so opening doors and interacting with things turns off my timer, or turns off my invisibility. That's why I gotta wait, then go in. Okay, I think arming explosive, and then I'm gonna sneak out that front door. Ugh. Holy shit, what was that? Ooh, what's this? Hell yeah. Dude, not fighting has set me up with tons of ammo. Wow. I need to get the fuck out of here, though. Hey, don't look over here. Fuck, 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 fuck. Go, 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 go. What am I stuck on? What's happening? Oh no. What's going on? Okay. I'm making a run for it. Oh, fucking move. Listen, you don't want to be here right now. Ooh, nice combat roll. Oh, run, run, run. Fuck. Am I too close? Oh. So, my mistake was dropping down on the wrong side of that fence and having to go the long way around. So this time, we're going to, when we drop off the railing, jump near the cargo door. I keep doing it. Why do I keep thinking I'm loading in standing up and I crouch.
What was that?
Any other goodies in here? I don't think so. No. Okay, be very, very quiet. We're blowing up Sabbats. Nobody?
Hey, you see something out there?
Where?
Out there in the trains. I swear I saw something moving.
Out here. You just scared me, John.
What? Shit, I ain't scared of nothing. Scared to
Hmm.
decide to come and get a piece of this.
Uh-oh.
Quit waving that thing around. Fucking explosives all over the place. You trying to blow us up or something?
Now we fucking scared.
there's so many ways in and out of here. That's so cool. Hell yeah. Doggy!
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Ah, werewolf!
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
No final death for me?
I hadn't planned on it.
Are you the big bad wolf?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I see dead people. On the beach, their blood was thinner than water.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
I see dead people.
Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
And then the Baron's sister is herself. 2 minds, 1 face.
Something to look forward to, eh?
All I care to share.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Goodbye, wolf. Hey, Bertram.
Nice work, Cupcake. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Do you know of Beckett, the noble savage?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
Well, we traded words.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Well, I seek to pull questions from your bubbling dome.
What do you need?
Well, I made the acquaintance of your golden ghoul.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
It festered in your brain that I would?
I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through her joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
Well, he spilled his secrets like a child.
Oh, shit.
Your scheme was laid bare before me.
Well, savor the flavor, fledgling.
My lips are locked about the superior curve of my brain.
Thanks, I guess.
You know of people.
Sure.
Tell me. Tell me of the Jester Prince.
Chester. You call him LaCroix a Chester? You'd better watch that, fledgling. Anyway, what am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Shine a light on these clans.
Sure.
What about the Bruja?
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them. Like, that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt. And that's what the Bruja are all about. Jealousy and contempt.
Okay,
Sure.
well, what about the Gangrel?
Well, they fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to. Sure.
What
they're
about...
a bunch of...
Oops.
Sure.
Demystify the Malkavian.
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me. Sure.
Oh, I saw fun like the Dark Daughter of Janus.
Janus's daughter? What the... Oh, Janus. The two-faced god. You mean Therese Vorman. Oh man, you Malkavians are really messed up. Anyway, that was just silly vampire politicking, fledgling. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
She wanted to kill you, dude.
Yeah, no kidding. Now that the Camarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
What, is the task beyond your nasty self?
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom.
Did you know that Janus's daughter shared the same skin?
I had my suspicions. What an interesting specimen. But a pain in my dead ass for sure. Like what? Clans are just bloodlines, you know. A common root shared and passed on from sire to child.
Tell me about the Nosferatu.
The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a bad place to be in the afterlife.
Fair. Fate shines well on your twisted visage.
The Nosferatu stick together, pool resources. We have more going on than anyone could guess at. Our web blankets the night.
Are the creeping worms a part of the Jester's family?
I'm loyal to the clan, loyal to my primogen, and therefore loyal to the Camarilla.
Do you like the Jester's family?
The Nosferatu are the eyes and ears of the Camarilla, so they take care of us. They value our services, or don't want to be on our bad side. Either way, no one bothers us. Sure.
Okay, well tell me about the Torador.
I don't rub elbows with the pretty bloodsuckers much, but I've seen them work people like puppeteers, and that's admirable. Now, if only they'd get off their slimy asses and put their talent to some use besides feeding their egos. Sure.
Venture and Veritas.
Well, they get a bad rap if you ask me. Everyone likes to take shots at the man in charge, but when it comes to getting the job done, the Ventru know how to step up.
Ventru.
They can take the heat.
And then one more, the Tremere.
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them. They're creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few in L.A., but all in all, there's not that many of them. Sure, Cupcake.
Okay, so when it comes to the actual when it comes to the actual factions, what about The Camarilla. What are these guys
The
about?
Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, thin bloods blowing the masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
Caitiff, the motherless dogs.
Pretty close to the mark. Caitiff are just kind of riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society, don't know their clan, mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
I see. Thin-blooded and short-lived.
You said it. Theory goes that the farther down the bloodline you are from Cain, the weaker the blood is. So if you're, say, 5th generation, the blood is strong. If you're 15th generation, you barely qualify as a vampire. A thin blood.
I see. Thin-blooded, thinly seen. And yet they cast a long shadow.
Long shadow? Yeah, I see what you're saying. You Malkavians and your damned insight. Most fledglings don't know anything about Gehenna.
Gehenna! The falling of the eternal shadow.
You don't know the half of it, kid. Gehenna, the day we all die, when our sleeping forefathers rise and bring about the end of the world. Many believe we're living in the final nights.
Cain? Creepy.
Yep, that's him. Cain, the biblical brother killer, father of all vampires.
Thin-blooded and ill-fated.
You said it. Theory goes that...
Okay. Tell me of hunters, God's devils.
Hunters. Humans who hunt vampires. Most are half-cocked yokels, who also say they've been abducted by UFOs. The real hunters are trained by secret societies, holy orders of the church that have existed since the Middle Ages. Fear them.
Pity the thin-blooded and ill-fated souls. Alright then.
Like what?
I think
What do you need?
that might be everything I can. I seek to pull questions. Oh, actually, do you see the shadow-cloaked killer?
Those murders are definitely the work of Kindred. Probably some caitiff getting revenge on everyone who made fun of him in high school. Once the sheriff tracks this guy down, they're gonna make one hell of an example of him. Like what?
You know things about someone that I do not.
Sure.
No, I guess
gotta
that's
get
it.
back downtown. Prince LaCroix is gonna want to hear all about this victory.
Sure. The yellow submarine is waiting. We all live in it. Alright, well now I have access to the taxi that'll let me go to different areas, but... Oh, I want to go talk to this guy first.
Have seen the squirming on the horizon. The word.
This is a cool area, and I learned about a Easter egg. Actually, 2 Easter eggs that are in this room.
So he can find him. It's 250 grand of my money on the line here. Look, I'll talk to you later, okay? Let me know if you hear anything about either. Hello there. How you been?
Greetings.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
Well, are you the keymaster?
Huh? Oh, I see what you're yapping about. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. Keymaster, huh? Might be worth trying. Arthur Kilpatrick, the Santa Monica Keymaster. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds kind of like a bad horror movie.
If a god asks you if you're the key keeper, you say yes. Or the keymaster. Damn it, I messed up the quote. Whatever. Do you alone hold the keys?
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
You got no idea. Is the lady by the sea so diseased?
You mean Santa Monica? You sure got a strange way of saying things. This whole burg has gone downhill in the past few years, if you ask me. Lots of shady types moving in, which ain't bad for business, you know what I mean?
The lady's beauty is faded?
Hell yeah, I ain't complaining. I'm in a good position to watch it all just slide right down the tubes, you know what I mean?
Do some try to slide down the tubes without paying for your keys?
You talking about bail jumpers? Yeah. As a matter of fact, we got plenty of those. That's why I got a bounty hunter for.
Oh, hunting bounty sounds exciting.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting back in the day. Takes a good solid set of brass balls. Pardon the expression, Missy, but it takes balls to be a good bounty hunter.
Hmm. Does your hunter have a good set of balls?
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
Ooh, maybe you need to find a different set of brass balls.
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time.
I'll dig up this hunter of bounties.
Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card. That'll let you in.
Thanks. I do have more questions bursting my brain,
Sure,
though.
honey, what is it?
Have you heard of the Shadow-Cloaked Killer?
Yeah, they're saying there was a murder down by the pier, just like the one the other day down in Long Beach. Just vicious. Tore 'em up. They're saying it's a serial killer.
Does that frighten you, fat one?
Well, typically when things like this happen, the cops ratchet up the patrols and start hauling in more suspicious types. Could be good for me. Sure, honey, what is it?
I am no longer here. Alright, let's look at your computer.
Here, try this one.
So if we look, we can see the different bail bonds.
Great chicken right there.
Oh my god.
It's friggin' chicken.
This is cat, right? Are you feeding me cat?
Try this.
Holy
That's good.
What the is this?
9 out of 10 people preferred friggin' chicken over the competition.
Why?
Cause that's some good friggin' chicken. I mean, friggin' chicken.
So-
friggin' chicken. You'll swear it's the
Okay,
best
so
you've ever had.
the point is that there is a reference in one of these contracts.
Now prepare for the most hilarious talkingest normally mute object yet.
Okay.
Steve Cash,
I have to turn this off.
Down on his
Some GTA-S radio. Okay, so there are 2 references to two different games that were developed by Black Isle Studio, or I think at least one that was. But the developers of Fallout, the original Fallout 1 and 2, eventually had to leave Black Isle Studio because their parent company, Interplay, got shut down. And some of them ended up making Troika games. And this is one of their games. Hold on. So there's a reference to Fallout in here. More specifically, it's a reference to... I don't want to spoil it. I want to find it. I hope I didn't look over it. There it is. This is a bond written in 2004 for an assault charge. Prior conviction for Grand Theft Auto. You're in for a long time, buddy. Prior conviction for robbery. Yeah, long time. Bond amount 10,000. Type of bond collateral. A 2001 Corvega, which is the type of car found in the Fallout series. Actually, you get to drive one in Fallout 2, and you find one crashed in New Vegas. Now, there's someone else who had a very interesting collateral, something you wouldn't normally see. See if we can find it. Cash. Olson. Use their car as collateral. Car. 77 Race Guzzlestein. Oh my god. $20,000 for robbery? It was higher than the other dudes? Robbery of a convenience store in Hollywood. Oh, wow. The dude with prior record didn't get nearly that bad of a bond. Russian woman? What the hell? Charged with impersonating a coder. That must be an inside joke. About roads. Collateral is Steve's stuff. He just looks suspicious. They should just keep him in jail so he doesn't have the chance to pull off the crime everyone suspects he's bound to. Schmidt. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Oh wait, 88. I don't think the car he put up for collateral is his. Silvers. Type of bond collateral, a hunting rifle. Just because an animal's rare, it doesn't mean you should sneak into the zoo and eat it before it goes extinct. God, that's some Saxton Hale nonsense. What about Toten? A 77 Lightning Bird. God, these old cars being put up for bond. That's awful. I mean, you can't do the time. Don't do the crime. Go back to Germania, pal. We don't need the euro in these parts. Jesus. Valentine I. On cash paid in full. She's got a rep for beating the snot out of the locals. Oh, is Valentine... Isn't Isabel Valentine one of the anarchists? Oh. Although I missed the funny one, so let me go through this again. Grimmer Comp. Crum V. Oh. Subject's corpse identified, being held at medical clinic morgue. Authorities notifying next. Okay, so this would have been the way for me to find out that I needed to go into the medical center to find his body, but I found the body and the Foxy Boxes card out of order and was able to do all that before I did this. Yeah, Corvega. This house. Santa Monica, 222 Oceans Way. Killed in gang fight or similar. Iverson M. Paid in full. Guy's got a big purple blotch on his face that'll make you sick. Uh-oh, deceased. Chunk of him washed ashore last week. Mitch the Tabby. Iverson. Poor guy. Kramer. This is what we used to call Jack in the Box. Wind her up and something going to pop out. Classy. Paid in full. Santa Monica. Another local. Santa Monica used to be a swell place to live. God, he got deceased too. Here we go. 50 copies of a console game, Red Asphalt, and then 40 copies of the PC game, Arcanum. I think Arcanum is another Troika game. I would actually love to play that one on stream. It's crazy as hell. Brought him in for excessive talking smack at the local arcade. These feel like inside jokes, like these are developer, not developer names, but they are maybe nicknames and, synonyms? I don't know. God, what a fun environment to explore. I'm glad I didn't miss this. Alright, let's go find out if this guy's okay. I think he's in the apartment across from mine, which is perfect because I was trying to break in there earlier.
The sewers are all mine with the 1,000 lonely sewers.
Hey, dude. I see. Yes, I understand. Actually, let me double check this quest. Santa Monica Suites, Apartment 1. Is the Suites the nicer one? The one that Mercurio is at? There we go. I wonder if there's a mod that gives you a player home here. Aha. Ooh, goodies. Not strong enough to move this. I saw something sparkly.
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's hiding signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
Ah. Cool, I would have had to have guessed from the poster as well. Yeah. Don't forget the key to the tattoo parlor. It's on top of the TV. Ooh, okay, and location. The key is hiding in the tattoo parlor in Santa Monica. Okay. Now, I kind of want to unlock this, but I don't think even with blood buff I can do that. But I have 19 experience points, and lockpicking is security and dexterity. Security also affects... It's just lockpicking. I see. It's cheap, so I might at least put one in there, but I might also want to increase dexterity. Okay, my combat's pretty good, and I've been able to avoid most things. Actually, I need to also think about my abilities. My disciplines. Ooh. Okay, move invisibly while crouched. Be careful not to touch anyone. A 30%. Oh, alright. So when I come out of stealth at level 3, I get more damage. Which might be useful, but I don't... Ideally, I would just stealth kill them. Interesting. So yeah, I can do an AoE stun that allows me to do Masquerade violations, like feeding on people. This will... Actually, I think this is going to be useful. I'm going to put one into Dementation. Or is it already level 2? Level 3. Oh my god, does that kill people? Yeah, okay, I'll pick that up. We're gonna upgrade. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then we'll keep it there for now. Now, I don't think even with blood buff I'll be able to open this. Actually, I can't even use blood buff. But 3 will actually let me get through most of the minor ones. And with the blood buff, hopefully I'll be able to take on the 5s. Oh, okay. I should remember to come back and get that. Unless... Is there a key around here? I saw a sparkly thing on the floor. Oh, you know what? I bet I'll find it on his body. Let me check on Mercurio. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you're probably resting. This vision of death is going to be fun. Tattoo parlor, right. Oh, right here. You save. I think it auto-saved, but just in case. Wednesday, 22 o'clock. Gimbals Prosthetics. Okay. Do I speak with the guy who cuts people up?
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee?
No, only with this phone. Can you solve the mystery of missing McGee?
Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return?
Report about this rendezvous.
Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modeling for me. Medical reference for the work that I do here in the studio. It's a shame, really. The proposition would have been quite lucrative for him.
Perhaps I could pose for this peep show.
Why, yes, that sounds delightful. Perhaps you could come down to my studio and we can sort out the details.
Where is your layer of lenses?
I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio. The sign says Gimbals Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in.
I look forward to buzzing your basement.
Very good. And might I say that you have the most colourful way of saying things. Very interesting dissection of the language. Well, anyway, speak with you soon.
I color the world with the hues of my madness. Farewell. Okay, well. He's not here. And I've got a feeling that this prosthetics guy is going to cut me into tiny pieces. Not before I blow his mind. I remember having a lot of difficulty with this boss. I think this is actually something that you're meant to come back to after exploring the other areas. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just awful at this game. Only if you have a straitjacket. Oops.
May I help you?
Which of my personalities are you asking? Oops.
May I help you?
The Limb Lord.
Oh, right. I'll buzz you in.
No two buzzes are the same.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbals Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here for the modeling job? Good. You seem to have rather well-developed limbs, if you don't mind me saying so.
Well, tell me your name, Limb Lord.
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbal. Stanley Gimbal. But,
Stanley.
let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan.
I'd rather not. I have the limbs, you've the lenses.
Aha! An eager participant. Very good. Just give me a few moments to get my equipment ready, and then come on in and we'll get started.
Yes. I love the shift. They have so much fun with environment design. Add? Okay. There's legs. Aha. Aha. Is this where Pinkamena makes her cupcakes? Enjoy that deep cut. Oh, hey, buddy.
Huh? Oh, hey, help!
out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Ooh, Gimbal?
Who, Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days.
Ooh.
He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Well, now how do I open this curious cage? Ah. What are you doing here? I'm trying to get my weapon out so I can kick your ass. What happens if I do this to you? I just straight up fucking kill you. That's what I do. Wow.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
I am so happy you were here, man, so that you could witness me moonwalking after I one-shot that guy. Here's Johnny.
Ha ha ha, that's funny. Cut it with the Carson jokes, will ya? In case you didn't notice, this ain't exactly the Tonight Show down here.
Kilpatrick and the Keymaster sent me.
He did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
He has more bounties for you to hunt.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy. I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is.
Hmm. On your back lies a yellow brick road. On your back. You got a yellow stripe down your back? That's a weird way to say that. I shall tell him this troubling truth.
Thanks again. Don't worry, I'll take care of old Stumpy here.
Ooh. Sorry, buddy. Nice. Was there anything else in here? Anything I missed? Came out of this door. Man, really living the dream, huh, dude? I mean, shit. Can't say he wasn't enthusiastic about his work. Damn, though. This much space in Los Angeles? And you're just devoting it to some weird underground limb harvesting operation? Dude. What are you paying for this? Alright, let's go check in with Kilpatrick. I think... see, I think this might be a good place to stop and go over to Gmod. I'm actually surprised. I was expecting to have done all the stuff and moved to the next area. Let's at least go to the next area. I want to see the new environment and maybe say hi to a couple new people. But at least here in the near future, we'll swap over to Gary's mod, just because I want to be able to grab at least some people before it gets too late. What am I doing? Well, what am I trying to say? Try to go to a server that actually is populated, which is more likely if I do it earlier in the night.
What's shaking?
What's shaking? I found the hunter, but he's not coming back to hunt any more bounties.
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
Well, his itchy finger is a... oh, what? His itchy finger is a crazy trophy.
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well,
Oh.
hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
Who is heating your hot tub?
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
Sing me a song.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
Ah, you want to see if he still casts a shadow on the Lady of the Sea?
Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went. I'll pay you. Deal?
Okay. No bounty will be safe from me. Tonight, I go on the hunt.
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
I may need a bow that fires bullets.
Well, I wouldn't normally tell you this, but since you did help me out, Tripp down at the pawn shop. He's a little fried and paranoid, so he don't usually sell guns to anyone. But just tell him old Arthur sent you. He'll set you up all right.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me of the footprints that the Dirty One has left in the forest.
What the footprint? Oh, you mean his record? Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this, that, small-time stuff mostly.
Oh, well, why are you wanting his bounty?
Most recently, he was brought in as part of a big case on stolen auto parts. It's this big chop shop thing that's going on in Santa Monica. Been in the paper.
Oh, okay, well, I will go to the place of pawns.
That's right. Marianne Murrieta. In them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful. You're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you. You hear me?
Okay, well, you owe me gold for finding the brass-balled hunter in the first place.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Many thanks, my jello junkie.
All right, come back when you got some info. Thanks in advance.
All right, I will wander until the words wriggle in my wigwam. Farewell, wigwam. Alright, so we still got a little bit more to do in Santa Monica before we hit the taxi.
Hurry on your way to the apocalypse! Always room for heathens
I wonder what the brouhaha dude was about. Or maybe I'm being spied on by the anarchists. Or I guess maybe the Sabbat. Actually, see, I thought I had access to guns, but I'm only having access to ammo, and I'm wondering if that's just because I haven't reached a story point yet where he gets more inventory.
Alright, here's what we got today. Thanks for coming back. What you need?
Yeah, I can't... Interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go to a better shop. I'll have to go to a herbal remedy shop. Very good remedy. Okay, not this one. Five. Blood buff. That should actually give me enough now. Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls,
Man, why does this
tell him
sound
to meet
like
me down
a...
there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Oh, dude from, Da Vinci Code. Nicolas Cage.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look,
Hey, Mayor.
I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline.
Ooh, more emails?
2A. Sorry, baby. I'll
The
explain.
first move. The White King moves to protect his pawn. Ooh.
are searching for evidence of the crew and whether the ship was being used in drug or terrorist-related smuggling. Coast Guard search parties are still patrolling the area where the Dane was first spotted, though the fate of the crew is still unknown. Our top story tonight, a derelict ship found floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier this morning was towed into the port of Los Angeles a few hours ago. The ship was spotted around midnight by fishermen who contacted the Coast Guard after their attempts to hail the ship proved futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew, though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on this story as it breaks. In other news, an apparent third victim of the Southland slasher has prompted the closing of the Santa Monica Pier, where the body was found earlier tonight. Investigators say the scene closely mirrors those of slayings in Glendale and Long Beach. In both cases, the bodies of the victims were described as ripped, torn, bloody entrails smeared upon the walls, splatter on broken windows, feet in weird places. Murder, murder, murder. Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the Negative Zero star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed accident. Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark gate's destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last year. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads.
Yeah, I was hoping he was going to talk about the warehouse, because there's a Malkavian moment when he talks about it.
Form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. Several dead at a beach house in Santa Monica tonight.
Oh.
Police suspect the slayings were carried out during a drug deal gone bad.
Mm.
They suspect this may be the work of vampires and, hey, have you seen any vampires around here? Art criticism or vandalism? Paintings on display at Santa Monica's Gallery Noir were slashed by an intruder who evaded capture by security. The paintings were estimated to be worth nearly $250,000. They were to be auctioned in a charity event tomorrow night. A massive explosion rocked Santa Monica tonight, sending several fireballs into the sky and prompting a lockdown of the warehouse district where the explosion took place. Early reports suggest that the warehouse destroyed in the explosion was being used in a weapon smuggling operation and that the source of the detonation possibly came from you.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to Channel 3 for further updates.
I love this game so much. Alright. He's Skyline Apartments, and I think that's in the next area. Do I tell him that, or do I need to go over and find him first? I'm trying to make sure I do everything I need to in this area before moving on, just for the sake of completion. Not that I don't want an excuse to come back and explore this area. I don't know. Eases my mind to know I've done everything. Although there are a couple things I think I can't unlock yet. I'm trying to think. I think there's some places in the medical building. I think that's going to be basically my basement 2 of this game. For like the original Metal Gear Solid. All the different rooms with different keycard levels.
Hey there, hot stuff.
Hi. I have some dirt on Muddy.
So what'd you find out about Muddy?
Well, the dirty one has deserted the lady.
All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
Thank me in pictures of presidents.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Yeah, I am no longer here.
See you around, then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
I appreciate it. Your neck is as red as the Lucius liquid. Farewell. God, every time, my instinct is to not walk out into the street when I hear that.
The roots of this city wrap around the Great Fire, and all who live in its stinking bowels
So, there was this dude I could talk to in here. I mean, I figure I have to come back for some quest. There have to be a couple that point me back. Is there nothing I can do with this guy?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey. Oh, you need more than to puff, my beauty.
You got it.
I'll suck on you as if you were a cigar. Okay, I see. Nom 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 nom.
Good evening to you.
Just smelling around. Nice. It pays to explore. Okay, I did pretty much explore the sewers pretty thoroughly too on my rat hunt, so nothing exciting down there. You know, I only explored this outside environment while I was getting my ass handed to me, so let me explore it now that I'm free. Oh, it's a gas station. Anything else for me?
What do you need? Like what? Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Tell me about the Anarchs.
The Anarchs. Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
What do you know of the one with a number for name?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
Alright, well, none are more nasty than you, my friend. Farewell. Let's head to LA. I think we can talk to LaCroix now. And get a nice new pad. Change my scene. Downtown LA. I love games that give me constantly improving home bases. Oh shit. I forget I just get batted upside the head the moment I step out into the city. What a great introduction.
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it?
Yes.
Ah, lick.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck. Boys.
Rude.
I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
Leave.
So cool.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with a Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
I was about to destroy them.
Want me to go get him?
Round 2. Fight.
You do what you want. Me? I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I like stories.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Maybe. Or maybe not. I think this might be my favorite environment. The Hollywood location is fun, but oh, look who it is.
You, look familiar, Missy. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Supowitz. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Missy?
Bigwig. No, I'm here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Sebastian.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Okay, many thanks.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
What are you a chunk of? Is there a bigger piece?
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
I will stitch your name in my brain. Farewell. That didn't go off? Okay. Can I explore? This is Elysium. It's more of a story area. Button. In-house floor. Oh my lord, what's up, dude? Amy. Oh, good bump mapping.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Boom.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Oh, Bloody Mercury, Two Faces, Diner Assassins, Wolf People.
Yes, I'm sure it was quite an experience. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
What shall I spy with my little eyes?
There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah, the man in the box told me.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
Help me understand.
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
More than you know.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
He wants me to find the last round in this field of massive rectangles.
I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
I love humoring. I am there.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Done as good. What's up, dude? You're cool. Place. Whoa.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you. Oh, yeah. I want to lick you all over. Then make my way down to your creamy center and... What the... Get your hands off my Bavarian cream!
Oh, Officer Chung. Alright, before we go to the last drink, in fact, I think to wrap up the Vampire Masquerade stream, we're gonna go find our house. Do we have a house here? I'm wondering if I gotta go to the last round, talk to them, and then I get a place. Let me go actually see the area, because there's an important NPC that we meet around this time as well. I haven't been given a key or anything, so I'm assuming not. Okay. Man, I at least want to get to a reasonable stopping point that's like in a safe house. Oops. Sorry about that. Oh my god. Okay. Let's not do that. Oh, you know what? We need to talk to this guy. There's no guy to talk to. I don't know if this area has been fully activated. I think I'm still in story mode. I think I gotta go to the last round.
Hey, Poppy, you need a date?
Not particularly. I forget where this place is. Gross. Here's a cool nightclub, though. That church place. Right, it's near the end. Yeah. Okay, I think it's over here. God, am I going in circles? Oh no. Okay, no, okay, here. Yeah, so... Oh no, actually, I think this music is also copyright, so I'll need to start talking to somebody.
It ain't the talk of the town. Poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What does the prince have his little bitch doing today?
The jester plays his little games and sends his little pawn before him.
Jester? What? What the hell did you say? You're Malkavian, right? You doubly screwed. Crazy as hell and the prince's bitch. Little pawn, you said? Yeah, I got that right. Not as crazy as you.
I seek the name of numbers.
Man, I hate talking to you guys. Name with numbers. Nine's Rodriguez, right? He's upstairs. But watch yourself. We don't take kindly to Camarilla spies around here.
Hey. You're a two-headed dog on the shores of a poison sea, or my shadow darkens other domains. Farewell. I want a Call of Duty pinball game. Oh, hey, Jack.
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
To be completely honest, the sights I was not there to see. Hold on. The lady was sad and beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a stroll on the beach. Said you scored a lot of skee-ball tickets down on the pier there?
I whipped around the wooden ball, but procured no prize.
I can't imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
Right as red rain.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
Hey, Jack. The Jester has sent me to the Elizabeth Dane. What do you think about that?
Oh, really?
That is my path.
The sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus?
Only shadows of secrets.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered.
Well, tell me more.
The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers, one of the vampires, that if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance it'd end up with him at the root.
Okay, and for centuries he's been sawing logs.
Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry.
And such a horrendous hunger he will have.
It's more than that, kiddo. Most kindred think it's one of the signs of the end, the apocalypse. Every religion has their own version of it. Kindred call it Gehenna, and the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients' wives to devour their children.
Okay, is this real or is it a wives' tale?
No one knows for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla denies these ancients exist.
Okay, well, lies slip easily from truthless tongues.
Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa Munster and kill the world, huh?
Why did the Jester send me to Santa Monica?
Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
Okay, but why would the Jester hate this little fly?
It's bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law.
Okay, don't you follow the codes of the Camarilla?
Kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name.
Okay, so why has the spider not killed this little fly?
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Eventually were born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
Okay, well, have you public relations propensities?
Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it.
Well, why does the Jester feel the shadow of Nines? Isn't he chief?
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is a boss. That's rich.
Okay, do you count yourself amongst the Camarilla?
The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. Those got a nice kick to it, though, huh?
Okay, well, I seek knowledge about these anarchs. Childer of entropy.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
Well, how long have you been raging against the machine?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean, anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
Power is in knowing of the past.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever gonna be easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
Well, how to win such a Gordian game?
Fight harder than the other son of a bitch. Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future.
Does Nines share your grisly vision?
You bet, kid.
Okay, well, is Nines the chief of the Anarch tribe?
As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously, though. Came up during the Great Depression, so his brain's wired to that shit.
What about the rest of the wolves that run with Nines?
Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nines crew.
What about you?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
Oh. Okay, well, I got other questions.
Moving right along.
Tell me more about the Camarilla.
Oh, my favorite topic.
Tell me, are the Camarilla... Okay, tell me about the prince.
Ah, to hell with LaCroix. I blasted better vampires' brains all over the wall. He's not the prince. He's a prince.
Fair enough. Have you danced with such gestures before?
He's a typical Ventru asshole. Predictable, safe, no imagination. Ah, man, the guy's a pussy. He just got lucky he showed up in L.A. at the right time.
Okay. You think fate shines on the shallow and serendipitous?
I'm not saying he's stupid. He's just an asshole and needs his teeth kicked in, that's all.
Well, what about the Hound?
Oh, the sheriff, yeah. I love how everyone's talking about that big mystery. It's like someone embraced a doped-up gorilla.
Do you curse the Camarilla or only the heads of the Hydra?
I'm not saying let's go torch the Malkavian living under the abandoned hotel because she happens to be a Camarilla. I'm saying let's change that shit from the top down.
Okay, how to know good from evil?
Camarilla membership is 95% victims, 5% evil bastards. But make sure and understand, any of those victims points a gun at me, they get drained and slaughtered like sheep.
Am I part of this prickly problem?
Hey man, you do what you gotta do to survive when you're young, but there comes a time when that excuse don't fly no more. When you should know better and want to do something about it.
Such distinctions are beyond my discernment.
That's why you're sitting here listening. School's in, kiddo.
Anarchy rarely protects its practitioners, though.
Beware the protection of wolves. Moving right along.
Tell me about the Sabbat.
Again, does everything have to be about these dickheads?
Not if it doesn't have to be.
Sabbat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws.
Do they curse the Camarilla?
Yeah, they oppose the Camarilla, but they suck when it comes to execution.
What's their major malfunction?
The Sabbat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabbat have a little longer chain. They're slaves all the same.
Okay. Well, I am no longer here. Alright, there's one other person I want to talk to in this area, and they're very cool. Before I talk to Nines.
Sabbat chased you in here, Cammy?
You... I don't even know what 2 is saying. Are you the damsel in distress?
I'm damsel. Someone talking shit about me over in that ivory tower? Who said it, huh? I'll kick their ass.
Oh, okay. Kicking them in the head would be more efficient.
Lunatic. I give you a...
Oops. Seeing as how you're just another do-girl for the Camarilla, but shit, no amount of good sense penetrates the white noise you malks call a brain, does it? The words of 7s and 8s I ignored, but to 9s I listened.
All right. Maybe you're not completely batshit.
Something is plaguing you.
What? Weird you say that, yeah. You might say something is plaguing me. A plague bearer, as a matter of fact.
Plague bearer. This word isn't familiar to me.
A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. Enough get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Okay, but can't you just shoo the dirty carrier pigeon away?
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Oh, well. My neck owes a debt to the Anarchs. What shall I do?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
Okay, well, I will touch the school in his mind's secret places.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
Ugh. Well, okay, well, I'll spread my mind around to the City of Angels. See you, damn sale. What's up, Nines?
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Or...
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans, and looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess.
See how it works.
This. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
Aren't we all just one big happy family called Camarilla?
Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you.
Thank you.
See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest load of horseshit a man ever heard.
Okay, well, let me hear your truth.
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Free state? Okay, well, I usually just walk off with stuff anyhow.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
You and the Prince don't golf on the weekends?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
So you're the Prince of Thieves and these are your merry men?
Don't use me and Prince in the same sentence, Malk. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. Long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bid it or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
Yeah, meet with them. Baloney all around.
Meeting right here.
Oh. I see. My mind is still soft. Any shape I should set it in?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead.
Okay,
3,
good.
The Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Interesting words. I will savor them, but teach me the razzmatazz?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Oh, thank you. Interesting words. I will savor them.
You poor bastard. Listen, LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Ick. Squishy. Oh, wait. Hey. I would love to eat here. Hey, you run all of the restaurants here, huh? Or all the bars, rather. I would love to be able to get some new items, because I know there's a really good shopkeeper here. Man. This game is just so good. It's so dense with so many interesting characters and locations and quests. I am never bored. I could legitimately just play this all night. I'm gonna stop once I finally get to my house.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Cover me, Tubbs! Where's the doctor?
Give the Anarch community my regards. Nothing they haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium. You have to understand, most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the unrulier ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane. I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
Are you really gonna send me on quest? Maybe I got it here. Otherwise, I'll be on here for another hour or two. Okay. And I've got a quest over there at the Skyline Apartments. I'll pop my head in there. Just real quick. Uh-oh. Did I get turned around? Ah, the music is so good in this game. I do kind of miss... I don't even really know if it's around all that much anymore, but the kind of grungy supernatural. I think of Buffy and, well, Charmed isn't grungy. I don't know. The demons wear leather jackets. That's pretty grungy. But, it's just... makes me nostalgic. Come on, shopkeeper. Just normal gang violence. Nothing to see here. Yep. Just let them handle that on their own. Okay, so this is in... Oh. 5. Paul Anderson? What? Let's see Paul Anderson's... Why is there a dartboard in here? What the hell? Oh my god. Off marble finish. Uh-oh.
Hi, Paul. It's Hannah. Just calling to see how you are. I hope I didn't give you what I've got. I feel like crap. Actually, I need to ask you a favor. Could you pick me up some cold medicine at the store? I hate to bother you, but I can't seem to get out of bed. The code on my door is 1203. Hey, listen, I had a really good time the other night. Maybe we could do it again sometime. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, bye. Hi, Paul. It's Hannah. Just calling to see how you are. I hope I didn't give you what I got. I feel like crap. Actually, I need to ask you a favor.
Oh, god damn it. I gotta go through the vents. I should have known. Okay, interesting. Apparently, the default model, I guess if you're missing a model, is the dartboard. Interesting. I don't know if there's any context for that, or if that's just the first model in the model list. Oh. How do I get up here? There we go. Ooh, some tea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, that was weird. I wonder what happened. Anyway. Wait. Must have just been having one of my episodes. Oh.
Paul, is that? Hey, you're not Paul. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Paul was blinded by the light.
What? Who are you? I'm gonna call the police.
Let the veils of madness paint you a vision of Paul.
Paul, I knew it was you. I knew you'd come to take care of me.
Yes, sweet little fly. Tell me of the sickened spider who bit you.
Oh, Paul, you say the most beautiful things.
Okay.
You wanna know how I got sick? How sweet of you to ask.
Tell me your tale.
Her name was Jezebel. Jezebel Locke. I'm usually not too good with names, you know, but hers was so strange. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
Did you dance with the spider, little fly?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. To tell you the truth, I don't really remember a whole lot about that night, you know. Everything's a little blurry, you know. I mean, I'm not usually, you know, into women, but I remember feeling so attracted to her. I thought she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. Well, the next thing that's clear is when I woke up the next morning. I haven't been feeling too well since then. To tell you the truth, I have other friends who've worked with her, and they're not doing so hot either, you know?
Where was this Black Widow?
She had a room at the Empire Hotel. I can't remember the number. Paul, I really like you. You were so nice to me the other night. I don't meet a lot of guys like you.
We will share many more of those moments, little fly.
I hope so. I really do.
May your wings take you to higher places, little fly. I mean, he's not. Oh. So sad. That seems like a really sad way to end this. I don't know if that's gonna get much better. What is it telling me to do now? Right. Alright. On that depressing note, I think I will go ahead and wrap up the Vampire the Masquerade portion of the stream. I'll go on a quick little 5-minute BRB just so I can use the bathroom and get some more water. And then we're gonna go check out Gmod. I'm gonna just kind of look around and see what servers there are. I'm hoping I can find a zombie survival server that I used to frequent pretty often. It's pretty active at any time at night, so hopefully it'll be active. But we'll see. Let me go ahead and set y'all up with some music, and we'll be back.